What up, everybody? Big Herc getting down with live stream. Hope everybody had a great week. Um, this is gonna be my last live in this capacity. The next lives I'll be doing will be class with Big Herc. Basically, I'm gonna be doing webinars and workshops with you guys on various topics. So, just giving you guys a heads up. This is gonna be the last live that I do for a while. Just on the up on here for free, man. So you guys, I'll be doing live still, but there'll be Zoom lives, there'll be webinars, and it'll be real game, man. We'll be talking about business, building a brand, hygiene, hustle, all that good stuff, man. But at another level, and really getting value. So that's what's in the future for Big Herc916 for Fresh Out. These are going to be private class sessions and getting game, you guys. Just getting the game. So make sure you guys stay tuned. Check out my IG. I'll be putting posts on there about the new layout, the new format, and make sure you subscribe. Share the channel. Just dropped a dope video when I was in LA about the homeless in Studio City. Pretty crazy, man. California, man. I hope they handle business out there and get that weirdo out of there, man, who's running it into the dirt. You know what I mean? It's sad, California, man, is to let it go like that and to be punishing the people, man. Old boy is like the governor is like a warden. He's got LA like a goddamn prison yard. You know, you got all kind of rules. You can't live life. You can't even breathe. You can't. There's like no relaxation out there. It's crazy. I'm so happy when I come back to Arizona, man, because that warden Newsom, he's a cold piece out there, you guys. And I know people who work for the city, people who work for California, and they're tired of it. So hopefully something's done out there, man. But it is what it is. Beverly Hills wasn't the same. Had a weird vibe. You know what I mean? Dude, literally, I was parked at a Rite Aid, and there was a dude butt naked in the bushes smoking heroin. Look at the video, man. Butt naked, smoking heroin off a foil. I thought it was meth, but it was actually heroin. And you know, he had bushes and stuff in his butt crack, you know, dirt in his butt. Just, he didn't care. He didn't care. And there was people like that all over, man. And you know, it's like right up the street, there's $1 million homes. And you talking about this guy needs you ain't trying to recall? Man, I'm telling you, Robbie Hadley, thank you for the donation, man. But it's sad, man. You know, what's going on? Did you see him losing on that one interview? I didn't see it. I was in San Fernando. I drove through there too, man. There's some footage of me driving down, looking at all the motorhomes on Sherman Way. It's trash, bro. The streets are nasty. Your kids can't even play out there on the sidewalks, man. It's so nasty, man. So yeah, man, but Cali, man, you know, I go back and visit, man, but I feel for you guys out there, man. Yeah, I know. Pelosi, now she got too much power. He got the power. He's trying to pay people to stay back in office. Another stimulus. It's sad, man. It's sad. And the people sitting there, oh, keep him in office. I can't believe it, man. I can't believe it. These people, man, they live in their gated community and they're like, keep him in office. Crazy, man. It's crazy. You said Denver's bad too? Man. Dude, So, with the homeless man, there's a lot of mental illness, but I would say 85% of it is from drug use. You know what I mean? It's the drugs, man. People doing these drugs nowadays, you don't come back. You do the drugs, man, you don't come back, man. Your mind is gone. And, you wonder, like, oh, yeah, he needs to go too, man. You already know who he needs to go. Afghanistan right now, total disaster. Horrible. It's quiet. I don't hear nothing. Afghanistan, horrible, man. Horrible. Horrible, man. People, right, it's like, and there's nothing being said on the media. Crazy, man. You got little Nas X, a nigga with a goatee talking about he pregnant, and they got him on People and all this. Who gives a f? A pregnant nigga? You ain't never seen no black man get pregnant. Come on, man. And that's what you wanna excite people with? They're hitting every angle. Every angle, bro. They're hitting you guys, man. You guys don't see it? Yeah, that never gets talked about either. When we talked about it, they shut us down. You got a weirdo with a belly like he's pregnant. Who wants to look at that, man? I don't want to see no man acting like he's pregnant. That's for women. Our greatest creation that God made, women. It's for women to get pregnant, not no dude. Gerard Tellys, what up, man? What advice would you have for people facing termination if they don't get the Hey, man, there's some paperwork that your employer has to show you in order to require you to get that. Find out what that paperwork is. But there's some paperwork, man, and they're not showing that. They're not showing it because they know they can't enforce that. And I would write it down, the date if they do, and I would come back when all this shit comes when all this shit hits the fan, I would sue your employer, man. I would sue their ass. I would sue their ass, man. There's going to be a lot of lawsuits. Sue their ass. Sue their ass, man. Something happens to you sue their ass. Because they're basically trying to put you in a cold corner. Have you ever heard of, let me ask you guys a simple question. If a woman has a right to choose, why can't you guys have a right to choose? If a woman has the right to choose, right? That's her. She has the right to choose. Why can't you have a right to choose? It makes no sense. You tell me. It makes no sense. What is this? What is this pressure? What is it? NBA talking about if you can't play in certain cities, man. I'm done with the NBA, man. I'm done. True Crypto, thank you, man. I'm done with the NBA, man. Hey, black man, if you don't want to go to the lives, don't go. You don't even have to be on here. Ain't trying to hear you, man. This is for real ones. You don't need to get on here. Helena Crossbow, thank you for the donation. Love your work, Big Herc. Best YouTuber out there. Hey, man, thank you, man. I really appreciate you. A lot of people don't want to speak the real, man. Shout out Oklahoma. I'm gonna get all the shout outs at the end. I heard that they're trying to pass something in the NBA where if you go to certain cities that mandate if a player's not, he can't play in that city. Hey, man. I don't get it, y'all. I don't get it, man. Robbie Hadley, thank you for the donation. What would you do if you were getting held back in a job position? I've been working at a dentist job for 1 year and 9 months and still trying to move up. I would go apply somewhere else, man. I would go and find you somebody else who would value your skill set. There's a lot of jobs out there, man. I've seen people are hiring. Dude, good workers, people are hiring, man. Go somewhere else and watch that old job try to call you back. Hey, sneak over there and put your resume in somewhere else. Um, yeah, man, I agree. What happened? What happened to the flu? What happened to the cold or the flu? Hey, man, we're living in a twilight zone right now. Twilight zone, brother. Yeah, people will listen to you lie to them all day. The second you start telling the truth, they don't want to hear it. Yeah, man. It's crazy because we're only hearing one narrative right now, and you guys have to make a collective effort to do your own research, your own homework, make the best choices for yourself, man. And that's all I can say. I can't tell you what to or not to do. All I say is that you know, um, value your body, man. Value your body and make smart choices. That's all I can say. Yep, yep. Their freedom of speech is done. It's you're not. Freedom of speech is only if it's for what they want to hear. If the speech isn't what they want to hear, then it's not gonna be it's not gonna be accepted. No conversation, man. Um, do I feel being black has held me back financially? Nah, not really. Being black is I'm proud to be black, bro, and being able to shine and uh help inspire other young black men. And dude, I'm a three-time felon. I'm a three-time felon, and I'm out here getting it. I'm not feeling sorry for myself. I'm not doing drugs. I'm a three-time felon, man. And there's a lot of young men out there and there's a lot of opportunity. And the bottom line is, become your own boss. Be your own boss and create your own wealth. Create your own business. Nowadays, all you need is a smartphone and you can run your own business. You ain't got to kiss ass and have somebody like you. If they don't like you, half the people in the world you sell your products to, they don't even have to know who you are. They don't even have to know your race now. You can sell something to somebody in a whole nother state and they don't even know what your nationality is. So, hey man, nowadays being black. I mean, I never looked at it anyways, but there's no reason, man. No reason not to get no paper. Taco Cruiser, what up, man? Thank you for the donation. How would you help the struggling black neighborhoods around the country? What's wrong to places like Chicago and Detroit? Okay, Larry Elder did a whole video about funding for schools. Let me tell you what, the number one thing, half the people, more than half the people in prison don't have a GED. No education. Okay, when you lack understanding of just general employment skills, you feel you don't have a place in society, so you take to the streets. You rob, you steal, you feel you don't fit in. Even myself, even though I was educated, I hung around people of a low frequency nature. So I had to change that. I had to see that I was selling myself short. Education, number one. Education is what saved me. Once I realized that I was educated and I was able to do things and I was going out ass backwards, I used my education. You educate a community, you bring up the standard of living in that community. Because those people who are educated come back to those communities, reinvest in those communities, their kids get smarter, their kids educate, and then you talk about generations change. You got to provide better schooling, certain standards. I mean, you got places now where they're just pushing kids through school, and they can't even pass simple math. They can't. They don't have to pass a competency test to get a goddamn diploma. So you got to work on education, and they have the money, but they don't want to put it over there. They're going to build a goddamn juvenile hall or a prison, but they're not going to build a junior college, a vocational school, Even if these kids aren't going to college, vocational school, welding, auto mechanics, electronics. There's a lot of different jobs opportunities out there. That's the main thing. Education, man. You put that money back in there. Hold these goddamn politicians accountable, man. Hold them accountable. They're pieces of shit. Gerard Tellys, thank you for the donation. Liberals have been shouting and supporting my body, my choice until now, unless it applies to the V. You already know. Yeah, you already know, man. Yeah. Am I right? Yeah, my body, my choice, right? You're absolutely right, man. You're absolutely right. You know, it's a double standard, man. Big fan, sir. You helped me think a lot about stepping up to the plate. I'm the first foreign generation mixed with Thai and African to be the first to finish college, etc. Thank you. Hey, man, God bless you, man. Yeah, man. Dude, there's no look. With this phone, when I got out, I had a BlackBerry. With the BlackBerry, I was able to make money. I was able to find cars, buy and sell cars off of Craigslist. I was able to open up a business. You could do everything with a phone. It don't matter if you're black, Asian, Mexican. You can do everything with a phone. You can sell stuff to somebody in South America with a phone. Go to the post office, ship it. It's done. There's no excuse no more. Tanner Sandell, thank you for the donation. I love what you said about Lil Nas X here, and in the Lil Nas X video you made. Do you feel there's a satanic agenda going on? Yes. Yes, there's a satanic agenda. They believe in Satan. We believe in God. I believe in God. They believe in Satan. Don't nobody who believes in God show the devil in a video twerking. You don't have men twerking in prison. You would get your cheeks popped. You would get your butt popped in prison. Ain't nobody walking around like that, man, unless that's what you're advertising. They got people doing that, but it ain't nobody, the homies ain't doing it. Ain't nobody, I knew that was doing that type of stuff. There's a satanic agenda, man. You already know it, man. It's sad, but there is. They're trying to drive the young people into a very dark frequency. Very dark, you guys. Very dark. The big Tazy. Have you ever heard of hauntings in prison? Ghostly sightings of certain sections of prison being haunted? And do you believe in ghosts? And would you split a ghost wig if it was trying to bust your cheeks? I would never let a ghost bust my cheeks. And I haven't seen any ghost in prison, but there's dark spirits, man. I've felt dark spirits before. Once you get in tune with energy, man, I felt people that send chills up your spine. You know what I mean? There are a lot of dark spirits out there, and man, you got to be careful, man. There's evil in the world, you guys. There's people who prey on the innocent, and there's evil. And we're dealing with an evil agenda right now. You know, a lot of people don't want to talk about it. Everybody want to party, get weed, smoke weed, party, Man, I'm telling you, pay attention, man. Pay attention. You wake up one day, you're going to have somebody trying to bust your cheeks, trying to do something to your children. There's an agenda, man. And it's wide out in the open now. They're not even hiding it. That's not even being hidden no more. Giovanni Inovoig, thank you for the donation. Chocolate Thunder is the only prison haunting. Watch out. Yeah. You know what you do to somebody like that? You put a blinky in them. You don't let nobody invite. You put a blinky in them, man. Yeah, man. You guys gotta just have your eyes open, man. Pay attention, man. It's a lot of stuff going on in the world right now, and I mean, I try to. My job is to protect my wife first and foremost, and provide and just pay attention, man. You know, so you don't get caught up in what's going on. There's a lot of negative energy, people breaking in people's houses, people who don't care, no respect, you know, drug use, you know, watch yourself, man. How can you self-educate? You can literally educate yourself on YouTube. Whatever you want to do, you want to learn how to edit videos, you want to learn how to film, you want to learn how to change the oil in your car. I learned how to change the air filters in my BMW watching YouTube. YouTube has a lot of information, man. And depending on what you want to do, you know, put the time in. You can listen to videos online and learn how to speak Spanish. Learn how to speak Japanese, man. Become an asset. If you can be a translator, you can make money. There's a lot of things you could do, man. So there's no reason why you can't educate yourself. You know about that thunder pump, huh? Yeah, man. I don't want to see any of you guys go to prison. I don't want to see anything happen to you guys out there getting violated. And for a lot of these people, they think it's funny. You know what I mean? They think it's funny to see somebody get violated. They think it's entertaining. It ain't nothing entertaining, man. There's nothing entertaining about being somebody doing something to you, you know, preying on your kids. It ain't right, man. It ain't right. You do that, man. You do that to anybody. I know that's a wrap. It's a wrap, man. Yeah, man. Taco Cruiser, thank you for the donation. Did you invent the term wig splitter, or did you learn it in prison? We used to talk about. I mean, wig splitter. Me and Big Ant use that term, but I mean, back in my hood, if you were, you know, if you were about to bust somebody's head, you're like, man, I'll split that nigga wig, man. You know what I mean? That's what, you know, that's what they say in the streets, man. It wouldn't know, you know, weird, hey, man, nigga, you do something out of pocket, hey, homie, I'm gonna split your wig. I seen OG say it, hey, man, I'm gonna split your wig. And that was real talk. That was real talk, man. So, yeah, wig splitter, man, it's kind of a spinoff of terminology that we used in the hood. Howard Cooper, thank you for the donation. Appreciate the motivation, big bro. Hey, man, I appreciate you tuning in, man. Oh man, you know, it's been a good ride with you guys. I'm gonna always keep posting videos. I got Patreon too. Patreon, I kick a lot of stuff I can't kick over here. You know what I mean? And you know, so much censorship, man. So much censorship. And like I said, they'll censor this, but they won't censor that. They'll let all this other stuff come up, but they won't censor this. Come on, man. There's no freedom of speech. No freedom of speech, bro. And the cars, man, you know, yeah, man, I'm still working on the cars, and they'll be coming. I'll be doing some car videos soon, man. I got my homie, you know, dealing with, you know, various mechanics. You already know how that goes, man. Oh, man. Gotta get you off of here. You a buster. You a buster because you want to be like me, man. And you expect a black person, a black man to act a certain way. I don't have to act like how you want me to act, jackass. That's the problem, man. You got people trying to tell you how you're supposed to act when you look a certain way. You don't know how the hell a person's supposed to act because you're not them. Brian Yoshi, thank you for the donation. Since C1 till now, call that cycle 1. Energy suggests that we are right on the cusp of starting cycle 2. How do you think the next cycle will go? Seems like something big is coming this fall, winter. How's it going to play out? Oh, man, be ready. Be ready, man, because you see if they're pushing on Australia. They try that shit here, man. It ain't gonna fly, man. It ain't gonna fly, bro. But yeah, be ready, man. They taking a look. They keep taking little by little, little by little, little by little, man. And they're conditioning you for it. You don't have no freedom. Go in the house. Shut your mouth. Eat this. It's like prison. Prison. In prison, you can't even talk in the goddamn kitchen. They'll have it sometimes shut your mouth. You talk in prison, in the kitchen, you will go to the hole. Where's the freedom? Yeah, man. It's definitely, man. It's a lot of energy out there. You got to be tapped in, you guys. Be aware of your energy. Be very aware of your energy and the people you have around you. Yeah, man. A lot of stuff in the world right now, man. You know, get your people close to you. Protect your family, and man, pay attention, man. Pay attention, because if you ain't seen The Matrix, man, you might want to start watching a series. If you have not watched the series, man, go watch it, man. You know how I know shit was going crazy? Tony Hawk, one of my favorite all-time skaters, man. I seen Tony Hawk when he was 16, skating at Cal Expo in Sacramento on a little vert ramp. We were, doing. He was skating. They had a shitty setup, but he was skating there for us, man. Tony Hawk is doing a blood board. You guys, he's doing 500 limited edition skateboards with his blood mixed in the paint. Do you guys know what's going on in the world? What is Tony Hawk doing? Blood boards? Dude, I don't understand it, man. Why would you mix your blood with the paint? What kind of skateboard deck is that? I don't know, man. I couldn't believe it when I heard that, man. He's doing a board and using his DNA in the blood. Nobody gives their DNA. Why would you do that? Crazy times, man. Skateboarding's turning satanic. Satanic, man. I just don't get it, man. Why you'd want to put that. Kids buy skateboards. Why are you putting blood on the skateboard paint? Why are you doing that? Tony Hawk should be worth $200-300 million. He's doing blood boards. You tell me if that makes sense to you as a parent. Oh, man. Yeah, man. So where are you guys from? Let's get the shout outs in, man. Shout outs to everybody. And I'm going to keep you. Class with Big Herc will be going down this month. I'll let you know when I do the first one, man. But we about to turn it all the way up, you guys. Got to step this game up, man. It's time to take it to the next level, and I can't be out here messing around with no bullshit. So let's get the shout outs in. And make sure you protect yourself. Like I said, protect your family, man. 30 years from now, man, there's no telling what's going to be going on out there for you guys. Your kids, man, you got to think about your kids' future. Shout out to Denver. Taco Cruiser, thank you for the donation. What can a Republican do to get the black vote? Who knows, man? They don't have anything in the media. The media, who knows? Who knows, man? You see Portland's out of control. Nashville, shout out to you. Gilbert, Arizona, man, shout out to you. Barbados, Toronto, Phoenix, Chicago, Detroit, Hey, man, I hope if you're really in Kabul, man, shout out to all the Americans. Please, I hope you guys make it home, man, safe. 818 The Valley, Melbourne, Australia. Yeah, man, God help our country, man. Help America, bro. Fremont, California, Banding, California, Fontana, California. Shout out to all y'all, man. You guys got to make a stand, man. You can't be passive all your life. You cannot sit in the corner and suck on a pacifier your whole life, man. At some point, you got to stand up. At some point, you got to stand up, man. Clearwater, Florida, Wichita, Kansas, Melrose, Massachusetts, Boca Raton, 805-818, Houston, Texas, 925 Antioch, Compton in the house, Rio Grande Valley, Texas, Nori, Louisiana. I've been to Skid Row. I passed out clothes over there, man. Let me ask you something. How is Skid Row still functioning? Shouldn't Skid Row be just people laid out? I mean, how is Skid Row still surviving? How are they surviving on Skid Row? We need to go to Skid Row and get the answers. They know the answer over on Skid Row, you guys. We need to go there and get the answers. Goddamn politicians lying to us. Los Angeles, 818. Holland, Michigan. Oregon, RCS Oregon, Santa Rosa, Whittier, 562. Kazakhstan, Brea, California, Brooklyn, New York, Boston. Crazy times, you guys. St. Paul, Minnesota, Sacramento, Coos Bay, Oregon, Thailand to Las Vegas, DC, Maryland, and Virginia, Michigan, 718 Brooklyn, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Saginaw, Brooklyn, Tampa, Florida, Canada, Paso Robles, California, Chicago. Nothing. I've done very, very good and right yourself. Yo, hope that you never go to jail again. What? Nothing is satanic. Okay, well then, God bless you. Grand Prairie, San Antonio, 423970. Huh. 713. Yeah, you guys. Hey, be strong out there. Protect yourself. Phoenix, Arizona. Hey, to each his own, man. You believe whatever you want to believe. I'm not trying to tell anybody. Hey, I love that we have a world with different opinions. I don't want everybody to think like me. Hey, that's what makes all of us unique. If everybody thought the same, they'd wipe you out. You'd be wiped out. There'd be no need to have multiple people because everybody's the same. Get them out the way. Modesto, Medford, Oregon, 714, Lakeland, Florida. So, be proud to be an individual. Be proud to have your own thoughts. Talmupas, Mexico. Because at the end of the day, that's what makes you unique, man. You special. Downtown Las Vegas, La Raza. Hey, man, I'm out. Love y'all. Look for a class with Big Herc coming real soon. And I'm working on some really big stuff for you guys. Subscribe to the channel, Big Herc916 on YouTube. And I'm out, man. Cheapskate Jake. Thank you for the donation. Big Herc, love your content. How many push-ups will get you jacked and how many times a week? Also, did you ever do burpees before? Appreciate your advice. I didn't do burpees in prison. That wasn't my thing, bro. I jogged, I worked out, did push-ups. You know, in prison, that's all you did. I don't really do push-ups like that on the street. I go to the gym. I go to a very nice gym. I train. I do regular exercises. I don't like doing prison workouts on the street. I'd rather do a regular workout. I did it for 10 years, man. I did it for 10 years, and I couldn't wait to get to some weights. But if you do 100 push-ups a day, you know, 4 or 5 days a week, your chest it'll get pumped up. But I mean, you can go to the gym and get pumped up too. So, never settle for average. And to everybody, man, hey, Australia, everybody, I feel you guys, man. Toronto,